So what's going on, guys? My name is Violent. Welcome to GRIZZombies. Today we're going to be taking a look at DLC 4 once again, figuring a little bit more out about this super Easter egg. I got some new research here for you. A little extension of the video that we just covered. Now we're going to be using the RVN in this video, so drop a like on this video if any of this information does help you at all in any way, shape, or form. This is the blowout variant that we're going to be seeing in the background. This is the MK2 version, so it will have an extension of 15% more XP per kill. Now, I won't be getting a ton of kills in here because, for the most part, this is going to be a melee weapon. It's very powerful up until these later rounds. The stats do change entering upon 24 to scene 25. You will require 2 punches, double pack-a-punched. The symbol we're going to be taking a look at is this symbol right here, the V icon. This is the new information that I got for you on the super Easter egg. We're going to be clarifying exactly what awards that. Now, what point it actually did show up if you've beaten these Easter eggs in the past, because we're not going to be able to tell from the things that we're trying now. We have to learn from the very first experiences, and I have people that haven't beaten the Easter egg that sent in footage today that tells us what exactly triggers the icon to appear on the wall. We actually know how that works now, so I will be revealing that here in this video. It would appear a new bundle has arrived. You guys can get your hands on this for 165 keys. Going into the zombie crates menu, there is a new featured offer here of 5 rare supply drops and also a legendary drop that we'll save down here in your inventory. We're going to go ahead and pick that up and just add it to our overall outstanding and extraordinary loot list. Maybe you guys have something stacked up here as well, but this is what I got rocking for DLC 4 so far. One thing about World War II zombies that gets me really excited is that we're going to be having loadouts. We know currently the system of customization works in the favor of weapons kits. Weapons kits is where we're able to customize our weapons. You guys know this. Apply camos, apply accessories, and whatnot. This will soon come to pass, hopefully, and we will have a better menu system in the loadouts within each of our character. I guess I really have high hopes about the customization when it comes to World War II zombies, and as we know, there's no loot or headquarters coming to the World War II beta. I will be bringing you guys some information on the beta coming up. I do plan on covering some information within there because it's going to be a central HUD point for all of us who play zombies and multiplayer. Hopefully this will marry the two just a little bit with our quests that all of us are going to be enduring. But with Treyarch dropping DLC 5 Chronicles, let me ask you if it is so out of the norm that it might be possible for Infinity Ward to drop a DLC 5 too. Let's take a look at this information. The guy said, Lee, next Zombies project, you guys have to make a better storyline and have to have better lighting in the game. Lee Ross came back with the response of, lighting is as intended. Beautifully lit spaces with a focus on special awareness. As for story, we've not finished. Hit me up after DLC 4. Now you can take this a few different ways. You can take it at surface value and be like, there's something happening after DLC 4. Is it going to be a DLC 5? And would that even be possible for a game that's not near as popular even right now as Black Ops 3? I don't think it is. I think this is more incorporated to the super Easter egg and how we're going to get more storyline information, possibly a new cutscene, because we know more cutscenes were actually put into play here. In my last video, I showed you guys the actual clips where Lee Ross talked about the super Easter egg and how we're going to be going back to zombies in Spaceland, and that we're supposed to be paying attention to everything in the projection room. The ritual circle on the floor, the ritual icons on the wall. These are things in research I've been gathering and putting together, which I'm about to reveal to you now what they actually mean, because we have testimonies talking about this V icon and was it awarded from Zombies in Spaceland, or is inside that symbol in the urn actually Zombies in Spaceland. We now know that information, so let's go ahead and talk about it. In the last video that we covered about the super Easter egg in Infinite Warfare Zombies, I asked you guys to send me clips of Raven the Redwoods. Do you have the icon if you haven't beaten the Zombies in Spaceland Easter egg? I wanted clips that no Easter eggs were beaten on. Shout out to OG599 and Rainbow Fluid. You guys sent me the best clips of exactly what I'm talking about. You can see that there's no icon on the wall at all. This is the base form of the game if you have Raven the Redwoods and Zombies in Spaceland and you have not beaten either Easter egg. We've clearly seen as you've beaten the Easter egg, by default now when you come into Raven the Redwoods, the icon is located on the wall. Now that's if you've beaten the Easter egg. If you have not beaten any of the Easter eggs, you come in here, you'll notice, thanks to these guys, that there is none. There is no icon on the wall, and that's by default as well. So since we are now aware of this factor, this is an actual thing within the Super Easter egg, I have to clear that up in another video that I'm going to be doing, talking about all the icons on the walls again, except this time with this new information that we just discovered. I had to get it to you guys right away so you guys know. This is the latest information happening with DLC 4, and I'm not sure anyone else out there is doing the research that I am. Still, I put over 200 hours into this game since launch, and maybe a lot of you guys have been here since then. I appreciate all you guys that have subscribed. We just hit 14,000 subscribers, hell yeah! And in a very dead time on YouTube, with a game like Infinite Warfare, you wouldn't think we'd be having the success that we are, but everyone's here. Everyone's definitely trucking along with this game, ready to move into World War II zombies. But guess what? We got DLC 4 coming up, and I'm going to have you covered each step of the way here on the channel. None of that fire is going to be lost. This is where it's going to be happening. So be sure to subscribe if you guys haven't, and if you're new, let me know down in the comments section. I'll welcome you to the channel. I do spend a good portion of my time replying to you guys. I may not get to all of you, but I do get to a majority of you. I would say a big chunk definitely gets a reply, so it's worth it telling me down in the comments what's up. If you're dealing with something in this game and you want to report it for my next patch notes video, comment that down below as well. I know a lot of you guys are experiencing glitches. There is one currently that's happening on Shaolin Shuffle. Every time you enter the boss, or a version of the boss, you know, there's 3 iterations, you come across the Rat King, but it's this flashiness. There's this flashiness of colors that blocks all your screen, and you can die from this, you can, but it's a very bad glitch. Something you guys got to know about Infinity Ward is that they're not on it right away, even with the glitches that I'm reporting. I'm very vocal about it. I show everybody the links. They can come here and check out the videos, but not everything gets looked at, okay? But when we break it down, when we see the hard facts, I'm here every day making a video that you guys can watch. You can comment to it. Let me know how you're feeling about Infinite Warfare, the current state of zombies moving into World War II. Are you nervous about it? Are you excited for the change that's yet to come? We do have a lot more innovations that are continuing, and a lot of the great things that we're seeing here in Infinite Warfare were innovative. Bounties, something we've never seen in zombies before. We saw weekly contracts in Black Ops 3. This was an evolution of that. Since that point, we're going to move on to something called quests, right? That's what we're going to next. It's going to be bounties to quests, but we're going to be sharing a social space with the multiplayer guys. And I think this is going to be a good thing. I think we're ready to bridge these communities in the right way, and a social space is a perfect place to do it. Anyways, I'll see you guys in my next video. Stay tuned for that Super Easter egg video coming up. It will have all the facts in it, but I will see you guys in the next one. Viollent out.